Hello, my viewers. How are you today? I'm your host, Super Reader. That's right. It's time to do some monthlies. Guys, I've been very busy, so I appreciate all of you that have been patient with me because I have been very, very busy. Okay. Thank you for your patience. So anyway, my people, I'm cranking out some monthlies. It is May of 2022, so I'm going to go ahead and get started early. I usually get the monthlies done so later. If I get too busy, I don't get them done. This time I'm going to crank them out a little early for all of you that actually do like to see them, okay? All right. All right, here we go. I do want to thank you so much for everyone that has liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. Thank you for all of you that have donated. I really appreciate you so much, all of you that have donated to the channel. I'm so grateful. If you need a personal reading, look down at the description box below. The information is there down in the description box with the link, okay? And also a link to my second channel, Super T Sage Advice, where I do deeply, intuitively, spiritual channel messages. I also do outings. Come over there and join me on that, okay? In the meantime, in between time, guys, I'm going to crank out a couple of quick monthlies here, okay? These will probably be a little bit quicker than normal. I just want to get some messages out there for those of you that really need them. It may not be a lot of you, that's fine. Those of you that do need them, these messages will be there for you, okay? Let's get into the reading. What are the messages for my viewers for May of 2022? What are the messages for my Aries for May of 2022? What are the messages? Let's get into it. On the bottom. Sorry about that, my people. My camera fell there. It's in a weird angle. Sorry. Yeah, it's in a weird angle. Sorry about that. Anyway, on the bottom of the deck, we had the Ace of Pentacles, right? Something new. Yeah, sorry, that camera kind of fell there, but I don't like deleting, so we keep going, right? Most of you know I don't delete unless I absolutely have to. I don't re-record unless I absolutely have to. Let's go forward. The Temperance card, bringing in that Sagittarius energy. We do have the Two of Swords. We have the Empress. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. The Hierophant is reversed, bringing in that Taurus energy. And then we have the World card with the Capricorn. So we do have Hierophant, Taurus, Capricorn, World card, Capricorn, okay? So let's take a look and see what we've got. Now, of course, my camera's in a different position, so that's why it's easier for it to fall too. That's probably why it fell over, but we don't care, right? We need to move on. Let's talk about what we've got here with the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Aries, what I'm seeing is you are definitely getting balance. Boy, are you healing from a lot of pain, a lot of stress. You're also healing from sickness, Aries. I see that, okay? You're healing from pain, sickness, stress, anxiety. You're just getting better. Things are getting... things are coming together slowly. You're accepting the things that you cannot change, right? Like the prayer says, right? Lord, help me to accept the things I cannot change and give me the strength to change the things that, to change the things that I can, right? Something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. So anyway, Aries, listen, it's getting better. You're understanding why things went the way they did. You're healing from those past relationships. You're healing from the karma. You're healing from all of the karma, everything that you've had to go through. I'm getting now, Aries, you understand why you had to go through what you went through with those people. You're not mad and stressed anymore. You're not pissed. You're not even frustrated about what you went through with them anymore. You're just not. Aries, you're not. You used to be angry and pissed and mad at God, the universe, even the people that hurt you. Aries, you're just in a different place right now. You're like, I don't care. It's done. I learned what I had to learn. I'm good. I don't care. It's over, okay? I also see you just really blocking out anything else. You're just, I see you blocking out thoughts. You're trying to heal, Aries. You're like, look, I'm trying to heal. I don't need the stress of whatever was holding me back for so long, trying to penetrate back into my head, trying to penetrate back into my mind. And the Two of Swords is like, nope, nope. Hear no evil, see no evil, blocking. We're blocking all that ish out, okay? We don't need those thoughts. We don't need those memories. Just keep it pushing, right? Keep it moving to the left. So, Aries, you are blocking out that negative energy with the Two of Swords. You're not letting anything in that's going to upset you. You're cutting out thoughts that have been so stressful and hurtful to you. I see the Two of Swords telling me, Aries, that something's been playing over and over and over in your head, and you had to put a stop to it. So, the Two of Swords says, I'm just going to block out those thoughts. I'm going to stop those thoughts altogether. I refuse to even think about it. I don't want to think about it. It's you trying to, it's a stalemate energy where you won't decide, but you also are blocking it out for the good of your own self, for your own peace of mind. You're blocking these thoughts out for your own sanity, Aries. Listen, 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 listen. You're blocking thoughts out for your sanity. Okay? You're learning to balance out. I hear it. I hear it with the temperance card. You're taking the good with the bad. She's got two cups there. She'll take the good with the bad, the good with the bad, the positive with the negative, right? What I want with what I can't have, right? The hate with the love. It's like you're learning, Aries. You're getting that balance in life. And it's not easy because being a fire sign, I'm a fire sign, I'm Aries, I know, we get out of balance and pissed off, angry, out of control real quick, right? We pop off, we lose it. It's very hard for us to keep control of our emotions. It's very hard for us to keep control in situations that really get under our skin. But guess what, Aries? Listen, you're getting control. You're getting control more than you've ever had it in the history of Aries, okay? Your control comes with you blocking people out. Now, this doesn't feel good. The Two of Swords says the way you're going about this, it may appear negative. It may appear like you're in denial. As the Two of Swords, it's like you refuse to see something. But right now, in order to get healing and balance, the Two of Swords says you need to do this, okay? You need to close off those thoughts, Aries. You need to do it. And you feel like this is necessary in order for you to focus on yourself, Empress, okay? She's got that Libra energy. She's got that Taurus energy. Hierophant is Taurus, okay? So you're bringing that major arcana Taurus into the energy. So you have three major arcana Taurus over here leaking over into the future. So you're basically telling yourself, Aries, and anyone else, I'm the most important thing in my life right now. I'm the most important thing, okay, in my environment right now. I love you. I appreciate you. But right now, it's all about me. Like literally, Aries, you're telling everyone, I care about you. But right now, you're really tapping into your divine feminine. Okay, the Empress says, I need to be nurtured. I need to be loved. I need to be about me. It's not about hurting anyone else. You've got to block out the negativity, the negative thoughts. The Two of Swords says, I am done. Okay, I'm keeping out anything that's coming in to upset me. Now, you may feel, like Aries, I feel you telling people. You may feel like I'm ignoring you. You may feel like I'm not picking up the phone. But it's that energy right now, Aries. It's that, you're ready for that new season. Today is May the 1st. So we've got a waxing crescent moon, right? Okay. Today's May the 1st. So we have a waxing crescent moon. Listen, you're ready for that next step. You're ready for that next stage. You're ready to change your life. And the way you change your life, Aries, is by getting balance, blocking out negativity, and putting yourself first. You've got to nurture yourself. Some of you get your hair done, right? Pedicure, massage, facial. Some of you say, I got to go to the doctor and get a stress test. I've got to go to the dentist and make sure everything's kosher. Like Aries, you're doing everything from the inside out, okay? You're doing all of your exams. I don't care if it's, if you got to get, right? You've got to get, your breast exam. You've got to get your colonoscopy, all that stuff that's unpleasant. Aries, you're doing it. You're literally taking time out to focus on your health. Because what's going to happen, what I see here, Aries, is because you're focusing on your health so strongly, what's happening is the Empress says, I come first. I'm primary. I'm divine. Okay? How can you be the divine feminine when you're not tapping into your divinity by taking care of her flesh? So you're eating right, you're exercising, you are really you're taking your vitamins. I'm telling you, Aries, you're doing it all. And and because you are taking care of yourself, I see the Empress saying it's helping you heal temperance, a lot of areas that were damaged, and your health is increasing. She's got good health, right? She's experiencing increase, abundance, exponential growth, right? I see you birthing out a new you. I see it with the Empress. I hear you birthing out a new you, Page of Pentacles. There's no opportunities that are coming because of this. Because Aries, it's like the law of attraction. Okay, the Page of Pentacles tells me there's new opportunities that are being presented to you. This is the level up card. And because you are leveling up, you Aries, you're leveling up by blocking out that negativity, choosing to block out those that bring negativity, not picking up the phone every time it rings. Literally, let it go to voicemail. If somebody's got something to say, send a little text message. You don't have to be on the phone for 2 and 3 hours because they're sucking up your energy. So, Aries, what you're doing is you're pushing back on those energy vampires. Okay, you're pushing back on those. You're pushing back on those energy vampires. Okay, and you're not allowing Two of Swords people to come in and suck up your energy, suck up your time. You're not allowing that old ex to come back and slip in and do what he does and go back out the door. 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You're like, no. Even if I have to be by myself, I'm doing that because Aries, you're leveling up. The Page of Pentacles is taking it a step higher. It's leveling up, right? It's new opportunities. What is the Page of Pentacles? You guys know that's new opportunity. You guys know that that's going back to school, going back to college. It's training. Okay? It can be a new job opportunity. Most of you, it means you're going back to school, finishing that degree. Like me, go do it, Aries. Finish that degree. Finish it. You really have to take this time this season, Aries, to focus exclusively on yourself. Some people are going to be very offended with you. Are you hearing this? I'm going really deep. Some of you, you're going the scholastic route. Okay, Page of Pentacles is a scholar, a college. He's in college. He's in school, taking classes online, whatever. He's a scholar. He's looking for that next best opportunity. Okay, you're not wasting any more of your time. You're studying. I also have the Page of Pentacles saying you decided to pick up some new self-help books. Why am I getting that? Also, the Page of Pentacles talks about being a tarot reader, right? It means you're learning tarot. And the Page of Pentacles also talks about you learning more things about the occult. It's tarot reading. It's the divinity. You're learning more about spirituality. Anything that has to do with the spiritual world. Like I said, you're learning about crystals, tarot. Uh, that is the Page of Pentacles. You're learning more. You're upgrading your knowledge. Okay, you're a student. A Page of Pentacles is the student of the occult. The Page of Pentacles is an apprentice. The Eight of Pentacles is also the apprentice. But the Page of Pentacles is an apprentice of the tarot, the occult, or the spiritual world. Okay. And I also see with the Hierophant reverse, let me tell you what you're doing. What you're doing is you're definitely doing things your way. The Hierophant is reversed. You're breaking free of the norm. You're not letting restrictions, you're not letting tradition, you're not letting anything get in your way. See, the Hierophant is reversed, which tells me a lot of you are breaking free from tradition. A lot of you are also breaking away from people, commitments, prior commitments, anything that you felt restriction from, tied to day-to-day routine, because the Hierophant is routine, it's religion, right? It's tradition, it's strict. You're breaking away from that. You're not doing this is not doing the same old, same old. You're doing something new. See, a new thing is what you're doing. Okay? You know why? Because you've learned about yourself. You know what you learned, Aries? That everything that people told you over the years, not all of it was true. You had to get out there and learn for yourself what works for you, Aries. You're finally learning what actually works for you. Okay? You're learning what works for you in this life. Not what works for everyone else. See, the Hierophant goes with the status quo, right? He goes along to get along, right? He goes with the status quo. You don't break from tradition. You do what everybody else has done. No, the Page of Pentacles says, I'm going to learn tarot. I'm going to be a psychic. I'm going to be a diviner. I'm going to be, you know, you're going to do something different. Even a motivational speaker I'm hearing. Because I'm going to tell you, you're going to do something different, Aries, that most people have not done before. Some of you could, again, you may be opening a channel. The avenue that you're going to take is different than what people are used to. Hierophant reverse. I'm telling you, Aries, I also see you breaking free of a person. I'll tell you, I see it. Let me pull a card. You're breaking free of a person, Aries. Let me look at the Hierophant reverse. You know, could be an earth sign or an air sign, but you are definitely breaking free from an earth sign. Temperance card is the Empress is Libra. She's got air. Temperance card is Sagittarius. So that's a little bit of fire. Yeah, you're breaking free from a person. Yeah, the Fool card. I told you were. Look, Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're ending it. Yeah, you're ending it. Fool card. Look at that. I love that Fool card. It's got a Michael Jackson vibe, doesn't it? Ooh, hee hee. I just love it. It does. Listen, the Fool. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, it's over. I told you with the Hierophant reverse, you may even let go of someone, separate or divorce from them. I'm telling you, you're separating yourself, Aries. You're going to be alone for a while. I'm hearing you're going to be alone for at least 3 months, the rest of the summer. And the Fool says you're going to be all alone, on your own, focusing on yourself, focusing on your talent. You're taking a leap of faith, Aries. It's you and the universe. Right? Not religion, says the Hierophant. Because that's why he's reversed. No, Ten of Swords says you're ending that. You're not going to be under the restrictions of what you've been taught, what you've learned over the years. I didn't say it was bad. I said you're just breaking free from it because you don't need it. You don't need that at this season of your life. You need you. The World card says know thyself, right? The World card is definitely it's leveling up to the max. It's learning everything you need to learn. You're done with everything that you've had to learn. Karma says you're done. It's good. You're finished. You know, we're going to get off your back now. You've learned everything you need to learn. Good job. Now you know what the next best step is to take. Karma says good. Now that you've learned everything that you need to learn, now let's move in another direction. Now let's do something different. Okay? Now let's start fresh, says the Fool, right? And start from scratch. Let's start over. Back to the drawing board. Some of you were supposed to be out of college by now. You're supposed to be moved across the country. Some of you were supposed to be moved to France to become an artist or a dancer, or you should have been doing something else. You didn't do it. You know why? Because people told you were crazy, because you ended up, getting married and having a family. That's totally fine, right? Because you want to raise your family. But guess what? Some of you're almost done raising them, or you are done. Some of you're releasing yourself, Hierophant reverse, Ten of Swords, like I said, from this relationship, and you're starting fresh. You're about to be single, Aries. Listen, I see you becoming single, releasing those things that have been holding you back. You're getting ready to go on your own. You're going to be single for about 3 months. Yeah. Nine of Wands. Yeah, see, you've had enough. You're done. You're throwing in the towel, okay? You need a break from how you've been doing things, okay? You need a break. You need to step away from how you've been doing things, Aries. This is completion. 9 is the number of completion. You're done. Let's get another card. You've learned what you need to learn. It's time to step away. What's coming back out? Ace of Pentacles. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Sun card. Leo energy. Yeah, Sun card. Ace of Pentacles. So there's a brand new start for you, Aries. I see you moving. I see you moving into a new home. I see some of you are going to move out the country. Some of you are going to move into a new home. Others of you are moving out the country. And I'm going to tell you, dare I say, about half of you that are watching, you're leaving the state. Deal with it. It just is what it is. The World card, Capricorn, Ace of Pentacles is Earth. See, the Earth, she's standing on top of the Earth. Guess what? Because your world is about to change. Y'all didn't get that. Okay. I said your world is about to change. Your whole world is about to change, Aries. You're going to leave this person. I know you don't want to, and my goodness, it's going to hurt. Look at her. She's down on the ground like, oh God. She's face down. And I'm going to tell you, she's literally, look at her hands. She's going to need prayer to get through this. Like, she's really down. Her head's on the ground. That's just not any old ending. That's travail. You didn't hear me, Aries. I said that's travail. She's travailing. Look it up in the Bible, the word travail. It is no joke. It is a painful, hurtful feeling. You feel like somebody's ripping your guts out. You feel like somebody's ripping your heart out of your body. It's very, very hard. It's a horrible, painful feeling of defeat, and it's just awful. You're literally going to you're going to divorce someone. Why? Because you're at the end of a cycle with this person. You're at the end of this connection, this relationship. Unfortunately, it did not work. I feel you releasing yourself, detaching from this person. Aries, I feel you going by yourself, Fool says. You're moving away. You got a whole new journey. You're becoming someone very different, Aries, that this person could never agree with or handle. Okay, you're becoming someone different than what they will ever agree with or handle. And this is why things are going in the direction that they are going, because you got a new path that you're getting ready to go on. Aries, you got to go. What's the other card here? One more card. Yeah, you're going in a new direction. I'm going to pull one last card. You're going in a new direction alone. You're going in a new direction. I'm just letting you know. Ace of Cups. See, there's new beginnings for you here, okay? Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. And you won't discover them if you're stuck on something that is never worth working to begin with. And we have the Ten of Wands. I told you, you're done. It's over. You're maxed out. This is the straw that broke the camel's back, okay? It's over. You're done. You know, if you try to stick around, it's going to get harder and harder and heavier. And you're going to be carrying a burden, trying to make something work that was dead in the water a long time ago. Let's get one more card, Aries, and we're done. Okay, let's get an oracle card for you. Aries is done. You're going on your own. You're going on your own. Some of you are going to divorce. Your divorce won't be completely final until like the end of the year. It'll take a full year before it's done, finished, over with, and completed. And you're on your own. It's a very hard process. It's going to hurt so much. It's going to hurt. You're going to cry. You're going to drag on the floor. Some of you are not going to want to see this person move on with someone new. You're just not going to want to see it. You know why? Because you still love them. And that's okay. You're always going to love them. But guess what? You got somewhere else to go. You know why? The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. You're about to be seen, Aries. You're about to be seen. Some of you, you got too much talent to be stuck up under somebody that doesn't see your talent. To be stuck up under somebody that doesn't help you become talented. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Is this not what I was just telling you? You're accountable for your creativity. And this was reversed, which means you're not allowing your creativity to flow. Some of you are an artist. I just told you need to go artist. I told you some of you should have been in France becoming painting. Some of you manifestation. Some of you manifested this. Maybe you didn't realize it, but you did. Your reading's done. I'm your host, Super T Reader. Take care.